What is going on, my friends? Got some packs to open in today's video, and I also want to just talk about the current state for this no money spent team. Here we are right here. I opened up that glitchy little preseason standout training pack last video. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Very good pack opening for the squad. I got Chase Young 85 hero out of it. Not like a crazy good card, but I'm really thinking about putting him at defensive tackle and just kind of letting him run wild and go crazy. I chose Deion Jones. I definitely don't think that that's the player that you should pick, but you know, it is what it is. I think Quentin Johnson is probably the better option, but nonetheless, Deion Jones at an 81 is not too bad. Once Ray Lewis goes back down to an 80 in the next week or so, Deion Jones will just take his spot. I wanted the freedom to buy receivers. I haven't bought anyone so far, but out of that training pack yesterday, I also packed Jackson Powers Johnson, the 85 rated center. Also packed Cole Strange, so we have an 80 left guard, 85 center from the promo, and also 82 Dameon Pierce. Right now he's starting. I'll do like a full team reveal at some point when I buy, you know, all the players that I want, but Chase Brown's definitely going to start still. I wanted to do a promo like theme team, but I don't think the pregame access players is going to be a thing anymore for that theme team, so that's probably dead in the water. And then the preseason standout, quite honestly, the top end players aren't very good. Like, I packed two of the better ones. Victor Cruz is probably, you know, the best one, but he's like 300k. So boys, I'm not really too sure when I'm going to buy my team, but I really hope it's soon. I'm really hoping I can play sooner than later. But finish this as well. We finished the event against the computer. You got to get 9 wins. The rules are over to the right. Every rushing yard from 10 plus yards out is 10 points. Every 15-yard completion is 15, and every sack is 1. Win by 28. Took me about an hour. Also finish the solo season thing with the league, so you can get your tokens out of that. And really, I'm just finishing all of these things on the side here. So preseason standouts. Got 175,000 XP from this. Just finished that. 60 total touchdowns with 2+ standout players in your lineup. So gonna open some packs today. Gonna keep it pretty light yet again for this video today. So if you enjoy what we're doing, I'm trying to grind for you guys. You know, no money spent is a little difficult at the moment, just because you would think 1.5 mil is quite a bit of cash, but everyone's very expensive. Last video I packed Dante Thornton Jr. and I sold him from 70,000 coins, and now he's going for like 120k. So we're just in a rough spot. I really don't feel like buying a bunch of gold players. Like, I actually want to buy players that I think can last quite a bit of time, and that's just not really happening at the moment. So kind of puts us in a rough spot, to be quite honest with you. We're just gonna get a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, some quick sell kickers and long snappers, and that's about it there. We're gonna get him going here, probably sell him for a little less there, and then I'll probably, let me see if I can just quick sell these guys. I'm not sure. We'll just put them up. Put him up. He goes for 9k quick sell. Could sell for 15. I don't have time. Not a bad way to start. I'm gonna open the other version of that pack, not the quick sell one, just so I can see like what we're dealing with. I'm kind of at the point right now where I really need to start taking some chances on these packs, because I'm not getting enough out of it to like actually want to play this game. I only have Xavier Worthy at receiver and T Higgins at the moment that I feel really good about. As we get Breece Hall out of a 71+ pack. Love that right there. Dang, I really thought that was Dante Thornton as well. Not too bad there. Troy Hairston, we can get him. But yeah, a lot of these cards that I was expecting to be able to get like today or maybe even tomorrow when Legends drop, potentially, I'm just not able to get. I'm gonna see what this is like first, and then we can kind of decide if we ever want to do this again. I have a strong feeling we're not gonna want to, but we'll see. We get a bad punter, potentially a new starting right guard. Yeah, we'll just promote him off the rip. And the last one, so we don't get an elite here. So yeah, we will never do that again. Now we know. All right. Not going to complain about that. Just wanted to test things out. Let's go with some of these real quick. Hail Mary pack. But yeah, anyone that wants to try to help me, build a very solid no money spent team, you guys are more than welcome to comment below who I should be getting. I have an idea of who I want to get. Right now, I know the Raiders theme team and the Seahawks theme team is very, very popular. But like I said, I understand that Dante Thornton Jr. is obviously a good card. I mean, he's 6'5" with 87 speed on a theme team. I get that, but down the road, when you're no money spent, you know what I'm saying? You want guys that will actually last a long time on the team. I don't know how long Dante Thornton could, last on the team. Maybe he lasts for a long time because, we're no money spent and guys like him only come around so often. And the next time we have an opportunity to get a big, tall, speedy receiver, it's probably going to be hundreds of thousands of coins as opposed to just 100,000 coins. So maybe it's something I look into, but right now, just kind of at a standstill of where I want to go and what I want to do with the team. I'm just grinding the season pass for the most part right now. And, if a price of a player looks like it makes sense, then I'll do it. But for right now, none of these prices are making a whole lot of sense to me. And what doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me are these packs. These packs are very, very bad. A pay dirt pack. And then we can kind of get into the promo stuff and see if we get anything special out of that. But I'm really wanting to, I'm really wanting to play online. I played a few games like a few days ago and I didn't get any gameplay of it. So a little annoyed by that. Wish I could get something out to you guys, but maybe the next time there's a really sick player that's available on the market, I'm going to go ahead and maybe get some gameplay on that person. But let's look to see what these season event player things are going to be. 76 plus. Cordell Patterson. Not mad at that. If I can get something crazy good, that sure would be sweet. Let me get an LTD. Okay. 76 Brandon Eccles. It is what it is. All right, couple good ones to end on here. I am going to go to the store in a second and just start buying a couple packs. I don't love, having a bunch of B&D players at the moment, but that plays. That plays. You know what I'm saying? 80 overall, that's a starter. I don't like having B&D players, but it's like it is what it is at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather be able to build a squad than not. 80 plus overall B&D. Would love Victor Cruz here. If we can get Victor Cruz, this is just icing on the cake for today's pack opening. We get Logan Wilson. Not awful. 82. There's a pack in the store at the moment that I do want to try and open and see what we can get out of it. Unfortunately, I don't have any points left, so there's a lot of things in here that I'm not going to be able to get. I accidentally went to the auction. Let me go over here. I'm going to buy this pack, honestly. I have a chance to get an 85 overall, but, my floor is also an 82. It's definitely more worth it with points, only 400. So I'll definitely be getting that. Really wish I could buy that right there, but I'm going to do this one right now. See if there's anything that we can get out of here. I'm really hoping that, can I even get an LTD? Is that even possible? Probably not. And we get 2 players that we already have, and the quick sell is 136. So we're going to sell him. We already have him. Maybe he can be a D tackle. Probably not, but, we can add to the front line of defense there. Nothing special out of that. 170k is quite a bit. Let's see if there's anything else worth getting. 12%, 80 plus. No, thank you. Let's see what we got here. Also no. And that's about it. I'm saving up a lot of my season tickets, as you can see. Do I want to do this? Yeah, 62,000, 40 cards. Why not? Like I said, we got to take a little bit more risks. Pay dirt packs absolutely stink, but we'll see if we can maybe get like a Dante. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be worth it if that's what we get. But nothing here. We get Simone Biles' husband. I think that's who that was. We'll take him. We'll put him on the market as well. All right. tough start there. I am able to get this, but I can't because, man, 6 platinum. Let me know if I should get that. I know no money spent, but geez, that's a great deal. I'm not going to get it ever. I was just kidding. All right, let's keep it going here. 5 more pay dirt packs. This is probably where I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. Kyle McCord, not a great pull there. Zach Carter, also not good. Jimmy Garoppolo, not good. Nothing here was good. So we're going to put him on the market there. Yeah. It's not looking too good. So that's about 140,000 down the drain, but it is what it is. Like I said, I have to start taking some risk on some of these packs, so I'm more than happy to give this stuff a shot. Schoonmaker. He's gonna be a little cheap. 3 more. Let's see if we can get glitchy. All we need is to pack 1 glitchy gold player, and really at this point, he might start. You know what I'm saying? If I pack Dante, you know, or pack the safety on the Seahawks, that's really good. You know, at this point, we might just hop in a game. You know what I'm saying? We might just hop in a game. 2 more, and then we'll end this video for today. I'm not mad with where I'm at with the team. I just really wish that these really good players right now that are on the market and able to be bought were just a little bit cheaper. It's just very, very expensive at the moment. Zav Frazier, he's a budget beast. Hopefully you watched my video talking about budget beasts on both sides of the ball. Zav Frazier was one of them. 6'3" with like 85 speed is pretty good. He's like a cheap Tariq Woolen option. And of course we don't get nothing out of that either. All right, well, we knew that this was going to be the case. Maybe this guy goes for quite a bit. He does not. So we knew that this was going to be the case, quite honestly. It is what it is. I'm not even going to check on these people. I don't have the time. So I'm going to open up 1 more pack to save the day, hopefully. We're going to get over here to the training, 76 plus, and that's going to be it. And then, you know, hopefully the next time you see a video from Bobby Mutt, we, you know what I'm saying? We actually can get some gameplay. So that's all it's going to do for today's video. Of course, I can't sell him right now. Like I said, man, just bummed out. Bummed out that I can't get, you know, some gameplay out. I really just want to play. I'm really tired of playing the computer. So maybe we just force it and we just kind of get some budget guys, try to stay around 800,000 coins. And then when the market finally does decide to crash, then we can start buying some really good players. But until next time, sub up, leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace.